pay enough. Well, could I? Okay, where's 105? I need the big map for that. 105 is 102. 105 on the other side of the main road, and we could probably drive down that once and it's done. The other map, the other contract's 146. 146 is on the other side of the river. I'm not going to bother with that. So we could do 105, I guess. Okay, let's do that on our way north. Why isn't... Oh, I'm now back out of neutral. Kokiman, welcome to the stream. How's your new year going? Nearly out of fertilizer again. What are we doing? We are doing 10. Oh, hang on. It's gone. Okay. So 57 is the next one. Let's find 57. That's up north somewhere. Okay, up to... there's the farm. So turn left at the farm and it's down that street. No, sorry, this is a single player setup. But you're welcome to hang around, chat and watch. Yeah, this is... the map is Ungetsheim, and we currently have one tractor and very little equipment. And almost nothing to do because we own 3 fields and we're up to date with our farm work, so... I'm just running around doing contracts for a while until harvest season comes around. But, yeah, I don't actually run a multiplayer server at the moment. I may consider it sometime later this year. Obviously, at the moment, I don't want to get involved in anything that involves a commitment, since we are in the process of selling our house, and then that'll entail moving to somewhere else and getting everything set up there, and the priority there is get the computer set up so I can work, and then worry about streaming. This contract doesn't disappear, because that would be most unfortunate. I can't do weeding contracts because I don't have a weeder, and I don't plan to buy one. I'm driving on the wrong side of the road, aren't I? Haven't done that in many years. I noted a number of new maps came out over the Christmas period. Kind of interested in the Campaign of France by Black Sheep Modding. It appears to be similar size to the Old Stream Farm. Most of the same assets as the Old Stream Farm, obviously. But it's different. It's a different map. So it's something. It's actually something new for a change, which, apart from a lot of the Polish, Eastern European maps and modders, we haven't seen much in the way of brand new map content since, well, kind of the start of Farm Sim 19. Okay, where's my farm? I'm not driving past it yet. Oh, is that traffic jam I caused? Oops. Oh, this looks... Does this look promising? No. Next turn on the left should be the one I'm after. Where the Prius came from. Yeah. Okay, I can slow down time again now. At least for a bit. When I played the old stream farm, we were going with a rigid ×5. So every stream was 2 hours thereabouts, and every stream was one full game day. Now with this one, I'm not being as strict. We are trying to play at least ×5, but when I close the stream down, I set it to ×1, so we're not losing any time while I say hellos and goodbyes. But once we get going, I am supposed to be running at ×5. Okay, we want to be at 57, I think it was. Yeah. So next one after this one. But it does mean if there's no contracts, nothing to do, it's late in the day, I can bump up the time rather than find something to do for the end of the day. Which is what we used to do with the old stream farm. You know, if it was raining, okay, we'll go out and do some forestry. I don't have the money to do forestry. I don't have the equipment to do forestry, so we're just not going to do that. We are going to do as many contracts as we can get away with. Because A, we need the money, and B, we'd like the achievement. Oh, that was a bit steep. Hopefully our fertilizer will last for the duration of this field. Really don't want to have to go back to the farm. This is kind of a nice map for, yeah, I can drive across adjacent fields without getting caught up in stuff most of the time. There is a lot of inconvenient obstacles around in some places. Run across the edge of this field because of that drop off at the side there. We should have come in at this side, I see. And we did go and see the last Star Wars movie over Christmas as well. And without giving any spoilers away, my opinion is it didn't suck. I don't know I've formed an opinion on the rest of it, but yeah. The 3 prequel movies, as I've grown older, I guess they're not actually that bad, but obviously nostalgia says they're not as good as the first one. Yep, we are done. We have 150 litres. Let's claim the money. There is a weeding contract. We are not doing that. I'm not going to borrow the weeder. And since that's the road I want to get out of, I'll go this way. But apparently with Disney taking over Star Wars, they packaged up all the movies for China. And the Chinese apparently really didn't rate the original Star Wars movies in any great way. And kind of because, yeah, the special effects are 42 years old or whatever it is. So they're looking at that and saying, well, yeah, okay, but there's better movies out there with yeah, better effects and what have you. I can understand that. So 703. Hey, Wirehawk, welcome to the stream. Night's going okay now. We are back on Ungetsheim for a change. We took a month break while I was blitzing Lawfolds out of existence, but we didn't complete the Lawfolds yet. I have one last stream to do on that. I figured it's probably about time I got Ungetsheim back up and running. It would be nice to actually make some money from our crops rather than everybody else's tasks. Okay, this is our farm up on the left here. Just have to figure out which one the entrance is. I think that one maybe. The one after it. That's behind the barn. That's also behind the barn. The giant truck. This is the entrance. Come on, dude, out the way. I've got cars behind me. Don't usually come into the farm that way, which is why I wasn't sure. So we can, I guess, put this back in this shed. Actually, I'm going to put it in this one because there's still some fertilizer left in the tank. It's been so long since I played Farm Sim 19. I'm forgetting the control differences that I've got mapped. There we go. Drop that off. Thinking I may take this across to the dealer. No, I'm not going to bother. It's probably not time to sleep yet. We'll put this here. Turn this off. jump out. So we can shut that for a minute. I'm not tired. Of course I'm not. Let's speed up time. The other one will be this coming Saturday night. Yes, I'm hoping... Well, at the moment, yes, I'm hoping that I will get the final episode of Lawfolds out on Saturday. Especially since Mrs. Osa's going to be out in the morning. So there might not be anything to do concerning much else. Okay, slow down time. And still not tired. Why am I not tired? Look, it's 8 o'clock in the evening, dude. Okay. Don't think we've got any contracts to do. They all went. Oh no, they're all gone. So we're going to have to wait till tomorrow. Guess we'll go through to 9 o'clock and then take a nap, if it lets me. And again, what we'll do is we'll sleep till... Guess we're going to have to sleep till 6 o'clock, because dawn is going to be way too early. Hey, there we go. So, it's 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we can sleep till later. 8. We do not have a lot of property costs. That's nice. Oh, great demand. What have you got a great demand for? Because quite frankly, I don't think I've got anything to sell you. Sugarcane. I don't think you can grow that here. So, contracts. Currently no contracts, seriously. Okay. I guess we can look at the chickens. Oh, we've got 2 boxes of eggs. Hi, chickens. We still only have 44 of them. We have sufficient food. We got 3 litres of eggs, so I'm guessing 2 litres per box, maybe. And how much is eggs worth? Eggs are worth a good amount of money. Oh, that's 150. That's 3. Okay, so that box is full. If we want to take it somewhere. I'm not sure we do. But might as well speed up time and nope. Let's see if we get any contracts up here. So what are my plans now? So I think once we get settled into a new home, we will start doing a little bit more Osa family farm type stuff with Mrs. Osa. I'll be replacing the Lawfold series with a Farm Sim 19 series. I may look at playing some other games as well. But I'm always open to suggestions. Wow, this is dry period for contracts. How's the map look? Okay, so those 3 fields are ours. Oh, we are getting A lot of weeds on that one. 37 looks okay. 39, maybe we should deal with our own weeds. No. Oh, weather forecast. So we are looking at clouds, clouds with sun, sun, more clouds. Okay, let's take the tractor over to the dealership and get some get an oil change. And then I think I will buy a sprayer. And, oh, we're going to have to swap the wheels over as well. Pedestrian. Fortunately, not a game I've really played much of, if any. I have played some MMOs in my time. But I'm not sure how well they'd stream on my channel. Let's put it that way. Okay. Let's jump out. We will repair the tractor. That's kind of reasonable. We will customize the tractor. Oh. Wide tires and weights. Front narrow. Front narrow and a weight. Narrow tires, that's what we want. Okay, so 9520 is our correct thing. Oh, that's right, standard configuration. I didn't realise I could get front hydraulic. But, customize? Yes. Okay, so we now have some narrow wheels for our tractor. And we also want to buy spreaders, cop protection. This one, because it's nice and cheap. Okay. Yeah, I tend not to do... Oops. Drive. I tend not to do much in the way of PvP. See, the thing is I can understand the point of PvP. However, I tend to find that a lot of the time it's kids who want to, in quotes, win. And that's... I prefer my PvP to have a reason rather than just run up to someone and kill them randomly. Which is why I tend not to go with PvP. If it would, if there was a reason, or thinking of the classic, dude standing on a bridge and thou shalt not pass unless you can best me in battle type of thing, I can understand, that sort of thing. He's not going out looking to just kill people at random, but for the most part, it would appear that when people go in for PvP, they're just going in for random murder. And no, that's not much fun. I played Ultima Online very early on, and I ended up with And he wasn't a particularly good character, a well-designed character, should I say. But he had basically mining skills and fighting skills. And of course in that game you could wear armour and then put a robe over the top of it. And nobody knew who you were, or knew that you were armoured. And then the next thing you could do is you could either use a shovel or a pickaxe, and if you used a pickaxe it doubled as an offensive weapon. So I would start mining with this pickaxe with a full suit of armour underneath my robe and wait until the griefers turned up, and every so often you'd get a bunch of griefers turn up, and all they were looking to do was to just murder all the miners. And I'd position myself close to the entrance to the mine and wait for these guys to show up, and they'd show up and they'd attack me, and because I'm using, because I have a pickaxe, I'm ready wielding a weapon, if you like. And couple of times, the brand new characters, the guys just the kids just created a random character, ran off to the mine and then tried to kill everybody there, because it was fun just messing with other people's fun, and they were winning. Well, they got into a fight with me and quickly learned that they weren't going to win. And so I did that for about an hour and then had enough and went and did something else. But the character was specifically designed to take on new players who were griefing, not to be a particularly effective fighter or miner or anything else. We also played old game by Electronic Arts called Earth and Beyond, which was an early sort of space sci-fi spaceships game. Fairly simplistic, and that one we joined a guild that the way they'd formed was at the asteroid belt in the Sol system. Some of the non-player monsters had gotten too close to a jump gate, and because it was a newbie zone, or relatively newbie zone, people were just jumping into the asteroid field, and they'd spawn at the gate, and before they could take any action they were just mobbed by the critters in the asteroid field. And a couple of these guys had sort of turned up and started killing these critters, and then some more people had turned up, so they formed up into a team, and after about a couple of hours of just protecting the gate and people coming through, they said, hey, how about we form a guild? So they did, and I ended up joining that guild. That was kind of fun. We played Earth and Beyond until sunset. Then we moved to Star Wars Galaxies until not quite sunset. And then we moved to EverQuest 2, and then the guild kind of fell apart when EverQuest went belly up. Oh yeah, we didn't stay in Star Wars Galaxies after the new game experience patch, which just completely messed it up. I think the problem was with Star Wars Galaxies, what they didn't understand was, you invest time creating